Okay. Where did I leave off? Okay, so since last time, I took some time to do some stuff. I have every single servant fully fought out. The only 3 that show up here as not fought are 3 taunt servants at level 1, or in the case of Benkei at level 25 because Benkei bad. And those don't count. Everything else has been fully fought out. It's a good thing that it's not like there's going to be like 7 new free servants in like 2 weeks or anything. But that's kind of why I did it. I'm also alarmingly low on friend points because of that. Only have like 9 million to go. Anyways, let's head to Nirajama Castle. I did do the small amount of farming I said I would do, so can save some time on that front. Yes, it doesn't really matter. No, what am I saying? Of course it matters. It matters a lot. There's no dose drop math, so I am now obligated to find someone that has max limit broken CEs. Alright. This is not the right CE, I'm a moron. Could always do this. Would probably make it a bit easier to spot. So it would be nice if the guest servants at least had the max limit broken CEs. That would make them actually pretty useful. There we go. Okay, what do we have in here? Triple Berserkers, I guess. That's neat. Oh no, not attack up and 1 tick of NP charge. What am I gonna do about that? That's too powerful to deal with. Let's see, is this gonna be enough to clean out all the cash? Of course not. Except it totally was, so... Imagine that. Yay. Alright, looks like next up we have actual story though. Oh snap. A lesser snap, but a snap nonetheless. This is not what I'm doing, I guess. No. Gifu Castle. Revolt. There is no way my older sister is a man. Caldea clan moving out. The Caldea army has finished setting up camp in the Crane Formation. The real deal Nobunaga of Owari is headed this way with an army, just like the mini Nobu ninja armies Intel said. Good. Then let's see what this so-called real deal Nobunaga can do. Besides, I'm getting tired of being a lowly infantrywoman. Who knows, maybe I'll just take over this province and strike out on my own. Look, Mash, we caught a traitor red-handed. I'm sorry, Nobunaga, but treason is the gravest crime you can commit against the Caldea clan. Even worse than stealing snacks. Debatable. I'm afraid we'll have to make an example of you and lop your head off for the public to see. Please don't say that kind of stuff while you look so serious. It was just a little Nobumo. That's short for Nobu humor. I have a Nobumo in my brain. All joking aside, given that you're originally from Owari, Nobunaga, this would seem to be an excellent chance to show us what you can do. Alright, I may just be an infantrywoman of the Caldea clan, but I'm gonna do my very best. Actually, now that I think of it, the lookout said the alleged real deal Nobunagan army should be here any moment now, right? Seriously, what are they thinking, claiming to be the real deal when I'm right here? It looks like they're here, so that's the Nobunaga of Owari. So you're the Caldea clan from FGO, with a false Nobunaga among your ranks? If nothing else, I must commend your audacity. How dare you use my name, miscreant? You want to talk, imposter? Everyone knows there's only one Oda Nobunaga, and you're looking at her. What I'm looking at is, I see this dialogue and it's like, well, there's a false Nobunaga among your ranks. And then we immediately go into imposters, so you know. That's the Suskura field for this stream. It is my name that you use. Now die, regretting that final mistake. So that's your claim, is it? Interesting. Very well then, I will teach you what it truly means to be Nobunaga myself. Is that... It can't be... I can't believe it. I see you've been frightened speechless. As well you should be. Indeed, I am none other than the genuine Oda Nobunaga. It's the real deal? When do you get to be so low resolution, boss? I've seen this picture in history books too. That's definitely the genuine real deal Oda Nobunaga. Ah, that's the real Nobunaga? Then we're the ones who've been working with an imposter all this time? Who are you calling an imposter? I'll admit, his aura is practically identical to mine, but still. Wait, I've got it. He must be from one of those lost belt places. It's just something that slipped in from some random hypothetical world. It's the only possible explanation. I mean, there's no other way I'd ever appear so low resolution. Not sure not entirely sure why they call this low resolution. That seems like kind of an awkward word to use here. Don't you think you're being a tad dramatic? Why would you ever think I was a woman? That's a good point. The idea that Nobunaga was a woman is so absurd that I never stopped to think about it. I can't believe I didn't realize it sooner. And my name will forever be associated with this shameful mistake. You're the last one I want to hear that from. How do we tell which one's the real one? What? It too, Rinko? Damn it. Alright, everyone fall back. Hey, God of War, you bring up the rear. True, I guess that's our only option right now. Everyone, fall back. Now I know what it feels like to bust a gut from laughing so hard. You see, just one look at the genuine article is enough to make the imposter turn tail. Damn, that seriously freaked me out. You know, that boss was pretty handsome when you get a good look at him. So now what? Even putting that Nobunaga's appearance aside, his army didn't seem to have any major weaknesses. True, but reports say he's continuing to secure supply routes and employ standing armies as he makes his way here. Man, it's like watching the me in history books come to life. I know I'm best known for my surprise attack at Ogehasama, but my real strength was always in making sure all my bases were covered. Winning the battle before it starts, that kind of thing. And when I couldn't beat someone, it was a matter of just talking them up and waiting till they dropped their guard. So that's why you so obviously tried to butter me up in those letters you sent me. Hey, that's another battle I won without actually having to fight, thanks to you croaking on the crapper. You leave that out of this. Is that what happened? So silver it is then. That will do. Well done, everyone. At this rate, it won't be long before we've gobbled up the so-called Demon King Nobunaga of the West either. I knew you'd come through, Lord Nobunaga. That otherworldless daimyo never stood a chance against you. Ah, if it isn't Nobugatsu. I'm surprised to see you alive. Then again, given how rife this world is with people claiming to be me, I suppose it's not all that unusual. Very well, I expect you to serve me much more faithfully this time. I will, my lord. Now let's get our victory banquet started, shall we? That hits the spot. There's nothing better than a fine wine after a fine victory. Go on, Lord Nobunaga, have a drink yourself. Very well then. There will be no formalities between us tonight. Delicious. Although I'm still greatly perturbed at the audacity of that mere woman claiming to be me. I'll make sure to kill her the next time we... Why can't I move? Mere woman? Nobugatsu? You poisoned me? Come now, Lord Nobunaga, as if sister would ever be a man. But I saw you drink it too. Wait, was it the cup? I'd never had to do what I did if sister had been a man. I was careless. Well done. Using my soft spot for family against me. Sheesh, that was too easy. I can't believe he tried to pretend to be sister when this was the best he could do. Sister would never let down her guard long enough for me to kill her like this. If she'd been this easygoing, we would have had a longer, much more peaceful life together. Anyway, I wonder what the next sister will be like. I hope this one will kill me as ruthlessly as I deserve. I've got big news. The real deal Nobunaga of Owari is dead. Seriously? Even though he was the real deal? Then again, I guess it's already past when he died at Honnoji. Yay! Fist pump. It's not a true Nobunaga victory unless you win without fighting. How did he die? Did he fall ill or something? According to a report, it was an act of treason by one of his retainers. Seriously? Read by one of his own? Ugh, that's the worst. Please tell me it wasn't Michi? Well, the one who's taken over the real deal Nobunaga's steed is... I am Oda Nobukatsu, the rightful heir of Owari. You've got a lot of nerve pretending to be my sister and invading her home province, Nobunaga of FGO. Since sister isn't here right now, I'll be the one to send you to hell in her stead. Nobukatsu, huh? I see he's still on about that rightful hair nonsense. Nobukatsu, wasn't he your younger brother that died, boss? Younger brother? Yes, Nobukatsu was part of our group as well, but... I'm sure he'll surrender peacefully once I go out there and talk to him. Hey, Nobukatsu, it's me. Go on and surrender and we can... Nobuwa? That was too damn close. What's the big idea, Nobukatsu? Don't tell me you've forgotten what I look like. What are you saying? You don't look anything like sister. She's more, forward-facing? But again, you do look a lot like her. But no, you're not fooling me. If nothing else, I can tell your capes are nothing alike. Okay, yes, but that's only because my class is different now. Still, you're the closest I've seen to sister so far. If you say you're really her, then I'll just have to capture you and verify your claim with a thorough examination myself. Didn't know your little bro was like that, boss. I can see the family resemblance, though. In your faces, anyways. I guess that would be new for you, seeing how you and your siblings look nothing alike. At any rate, let's go, Ringo. Depending on how we tackle this, would be a lot easier to defeat than the real deal Nobunaga. Are you sure you're okay with attacking your own brother? Well, if nothing else, I'll at least spare his life. You always have been sort of family, haven't you, boss? You're weirdly honorable when it comes to stuff like that. Quiet, you! Come on, let's do this. Right, as chief retainer, I'm hoping to take the lion's share of credit for this battle. It looks like you and me be competing to see who can chop off the boss's brother's head first. I think his head can stay where it is. I don't think we're even going to get to fight Nobukatsu, are we? Probably gonna be like a giant ghost. Unusually high amount of loading time. I think the game crashed. Okay, give me a moment. Alright, let's try that again. So it may not have been the ghost of Christmas past, but it was certainly a ghost of game crashing, I guess. Also, that's not a ghost. Oh well. So yeah, we don't get to fight Nobugatsu at all. It would be kind of neat if, when it comes to stuff like this, like Nobugatsu was obviously released at some point. In theory, they could probably adjust the game to have this even feature a Nobugatsu if they felt like it. But no, that kind of stuff never actually happens. Ooh, big red buttons. My favorite. Right, I think that's quite enough. Now I think about it, the challenge quest is pretty damn beefy because kind of expects you to use the damages. I'm not going to use those. And that kind of worries me. That overwhelming strength. That's more sisterly than sister appearance. That's more sisterly than sister appearance. That makes way more sense. Good. Sister, I missed you so much. Hey, get off of me. I swear, why do you always have to make this so hard? Anyway, this takes care of our Obari conquest nicely. I suppose we have Nobugatsu here to thank for that, technically. Kagetora, I've decided to make you the head of the clan now. Thank you, brother. I promise I'll take good care of it. I'm sorry, Kagetora. I wish I could have governed FGO on my own. But I'm afraid I just wasn't up to the task. Yeah. It's okay, brother. Please rest. You can go, Kagetora. I'll take it from here. Alright, please take good care of yourself, brother. I'm scared of Kagetora. Even after all that time studying at the temple, she hasn't changed a bit from how she was as a child. Don't be silly, brother. Of course she has. She has embraced the ways of Buddhism, studied the sutras, and become a humble, unfailingly polite warrior. Embrace the ways of Buddhism? You can't possibly believe that. You know as well as I do that she has no soul. It's just imitating the way she thinks humans are supposed to behave. But her eyes, those are the eyes of a monster beyond human ken. I fear those eyes, just like father did. You should get some rest, brother. Even now. I fear Kagetora's eyes far more than I do the gods or the Buddha. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Okay everyone, let's pack camp and return to the castle. Hell yeah, let's hurry back and have dinner already. I can't get enough of that curry stuff. It's been great trying all these new kinds of dishes. You're really good at your job, aren't you, Chief Retainer? We're exploring the hell out of our knowledge of the future, aren't we? As you should. Ooh, Magatamas, actually useful stuff. Unifying the nation and taking control are our goal. Sure, whatever you say, champ. Jesus Christ. I actually get like decent amounts of friend points. I mean, not really that great, but you know. Alright, I guess I need to do this nonsense twice. This is bronze and silver. So bronze primarily then. That makes it easy. Don't need to stop to think about it at all. Assassins though. I guess that'll do. Alright, I need to do this twice, I guess. Ninja Army of Darkness, huh? I'm certainly not entirely sure why this would be a Ninja Army of Darkness. These seem more like snakes to me. And Mori is already dying. You know, as he does. Oh wow, it didn't die. Ah. Would you kindly drop me a mirror of some sort? Pretty please. I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be more than enough to deal with this. It wasn't even close. Okay then. Man, my entire team is just kind of getting messed up here. I guess I didn't clean up the burn from Mao Nobu, so that probably explains it. Oh no, okay, no. I was gonna be mildly annoyed at the fact that there's Kato Danso on the board yet again in a free quest. But no, that's not it. That ain't it, champ. And on topic of things that just ain't. Sadly I don't have an NP ready to go, but Oh well. That was still not enough. Wow. Alright, well at least that worked out in my favor. Sort of, kinda. I bought an upgrade to that skill where it also gives a like 50% NP charge to the other two survivors. How about that? I think I would like that. Let's hope these crits will be enough to deal with this. Looks like it. Alright. Now I just need to do it again. Yeah, I can buy the remaining foes out of the shop now if I feel like it. I don't actually need them though, so not actually getting them is perfectly fine. I think I'll just swap out Kagetora into the front. She might actually end up having more damage for this than Morido's.
我は毘沙門天の化身にして越後の軍師長尾と飲み干してぜひ及ばず人滅あるのみ燃え尽きるほど本能寺わしのビートが有頂天燃え尽きるほど本能寺手柄は足にあるでそれじゃメッセイ
Yeah, kind of wasn't expecting this to stall out this badly this soon, but I guess that's fine. I was kind of hoping to actually wrap this up today, but I can see that it's almost certainly not gonna happen. I'm actually gonna pop these skills now. So hit all that good crit damage here. And also get all that NP gain here. This seems like a good idea. Pretty respectable damage, though that is with a 100% damage buff, so it's a lot less good than one might think. Alright, I should be able to NP with Mobu here. Not ideal with the damage here, because it's only going to be the 30% I think. Not even 30%, like 28 I guess. But oh well. It'll at least clear out the trash.
ってきたのそれだけかはっせっやばっ
Would have preferred if Gargetora got hit there, but oh well.
メッセージ吹き飛べ吹き飛べやばっ承知
Okay, that's extremely annoying. Man, what the hell? It's not like it's going to matter. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's head into Sumpu Castle. Enthusiastic singing Ogehasama Fest 2021. The game is telling me that I want silver seas, but I'm pretty sure that's not right at all. Only some of that gold. There we go. Oh yeah, you're nobuing it up. Yeah, you're nobuing it up out there, everyone. Thanks for coming to the last performance of my Suruga summer concert. We're all gonna have some fun today. You hear me? Nobuya. Nobuya. Yeah, this is about what I expected. This is a nightmare. Let's hurry and burn it all to the ground. What's with that me? I'm sure I've always liked being the center of attention, but this is nuts. Why is that boss dress so weird? That's a swimsuit? You're supposed to swim in that? Oh god, this is too much. My sides are splitting. Who cares about war? Sit back and enjoy my Atsumori. Watch as I go out into the world to unify the nation by force. Nobunaga, the rock'n'roll. What the? This is a bounded field. I think it's limiting my movement specifically. Oh no, it's an anti-divinity bounded field. So she hides her true power beneath a facade of foolish bravado. No wonder they call her a demon king. Now I get it. These are the lengths that Mi's gotta go through to stay who he is. That can't be easy, especially with her intense personality. What's the big deal, God of War? Just a little heat. Maybe it'll help light a fire under you ass. Shut it. Get aside. I really can't move around very well here. Do you think this is a strategy to fend off opponents with Divinity Mash? Yes, I do. It doesn't affect us as much, but since you're the avatar of Bishop Mountain, it probably affects you much more. So what? I could never claim to be Ichigo's God of War if I let something like this slow me down. Come on, I'll settle this in no time flat. Speaking of settling things in no time flat, I think I completely forgot to do something. Neat. Neat. I'm not gonna do it during a stream, so you know. Kabuki Nobu Max. Oh snap, there's actually more than like one enemy here. I guess there wouldn't be much need in setting this place on fire for Summer Nobu. But I'm doing it anyways. Alright, yeah, that's unfortunate. Kagetora wasn't exactly the prime choice here, was she? Oh well, this should be easy pickings though. So in this form, Summer Nobu's feet are also on fire for no reason. Understandable. I think this will be wine. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of damage. Those debuffs really don't seem to have done much. Whoops. Alright, that was pretty simple. Oh, 1-4 already. Not really already, more like finally. But who's keeping track? Nah, that's better. It doesn't look like I'll be sitting around too long to enjoy it. Oh well, it can't be helped. Thanks for coming everyone. This is Summer Nobu of Suruga / Demon King of the 6th Heaven of the Beast signing off. That's weird. It looks like this Summer Nobunaga isn't interested in fighting anymore. Sorry about that. I've gotta blow off some steam now and then just to I've gotta blow off some steam now and then just to stay who I am. You understand. Don't apologize, boss. You're still a force to be reckoned with, even in that getup. What do you call this again? Rock and roll? I bet it'd knock even that Rikyu guy on his ass. Oh hey, Katsuzo. I know you were with these guys too. Let's see, it looks like you've also got me from Ichigo, Kagetora and Shuven. Guess that means this is all coming to a head soon. You sound as though you know something about this world. Do you? Well, I don't know how this all came about or anything. But I've at least got an idea about why all these Miis were summoned here. There might be a reason you've been summoned here as well, Ichigo's God of War. Swimsuit Nobu being serious? You really are a Nobunaga. The swimsuit part's new, but everything else is classic boss. One moment you'll be having a laugh together, the next thing you know, your head's on the floor. Scary stuff. First, I want you guys to tell me everything you've been up to before you came here. Alright, I'll do my best to explain. When we first found ourselves in this world, 7 hours later. So basically this is all some sort of weird simulation thing. Oh, is it like one of those video game DLCs? That's more or less what Sakamoto told us. I see. Hey, have you guys ever heard of a religious group revolving around Lord Makuzu? I think they're somewhere in the west? Yeah, those were the monks lecturing people back near the castle. They're part of some temple organization based in western Osaka. Sounds like you don't know what these Lord Makuzu people are really up to then. Oh, what are they really up to? Are they wreaking havoc in the name of their beliefs like those scoundrels in the Yellow Scarves Rebellion? Jesus, it's not that hard. Nah, the opposite. They're trying to recreate paradise on Earth so that everyone can be happy. Recreate paradise on Earth, huh? What in the world are those monks thinking? There's no way they could ever pull something like that off. You're probably right, Katsuzo. But whether they actually can or not, they genuinely believe it's possible. Isn't that right, caster of Makuzu? Oh, I'm surprised you noticed me. Caster of Makuzu? Please get back, master. Nobody gets close to my master without permission. You did. Not even so much as a word of warning first, But I'm afraid you're wasting your time. There's no servant in this time period who can kill me. His wound already healed? No, that's not it. It looks like he was never hurt to begin with. I'll just keep cutting him down until he dies. Take this! I'm telling you, you're wasting your... Is this guy even listening? Ah, I see. You must be one of those brutes who refuses to listen to reason. Stop it, Katsuzo. Don't worry. We can't hurt him, but he can't hurt us either. So he can't attack us either? Yeah, that's basically what she just said. Yeah, alright. Feels like I'm just slicing at A anyway. Didn't get so much as a drop of blood out of him. Ugh, this sucks. Thank you, Nobunaga of Suruga. It would have been much more difficult to talk with him constantly hacking away at me. I can see why you were the Oda Nobunaga to most proactively initiate contact with us. You are so much more devious than your appearance suggests. Oh, shut it. Anyway, if you came all this way, I'm guessing it's cause you want to talk to these guys. Ah yes, good day, clanspeople of Chaldea. Forgive my late introduction. I am the caster of Makuzu. Please don't worry. As you can see, I'm a poor powerless servant who cannot so much as hurt a fly. The caster of Makuzu? Indeed. And as the Nobunaga of Suruga said, I am here on behalf of my lord to talk to you. I take it this lord of yours is the leader of the Makuzu religion we've heard mentioned before. Yes, I suppose he is. Now then, here is his message for you. The ravages of war have plagued this land for far too long. These people deserve a world where they can live their lives in peace. It is for that purpose that we would like to assist you in ending the threat to the gods, the Buddha, and all of Asuchi's living creatures. That is, we wish to defeat Demon King Nobunaga. It seems this caster of Makuzu person has made contact with the Chaldea clan. Is that so? And how fares the Makuzu's base? The Makuzu headquarters remains as silent as ever. They have not made so much as a peep. The warrior monks continue to operate throughout the land. but I have already given the order that they are to be killed on sight. I see. Then doubtless it will not be long before this Chaldea clan finally makes their way here. I see little cause for concern, my liege, as long as your magical energy continues to strengthen Lord Shibata. The Chaldeans will never so much as set one foot in Asuchi. Is that what you think, Mitsuhide? Well, yes. Do you still have some concerns? Oh, I was just remembering Monkey during the time I invaded Mino. Everyone in my clan thought it would be impossible, and yet he managed to make it appear as though he'd built a castle there overnight. We can't yet be sure that these Chaldeans are not similarly tenacious. I'd be much obliged if you could refrain from bringing up Lord Hashiba, my liege. Right, I'd almost forgotten. One of your conditions for re-entering my service was that I never mention Monkey, wasn't it? Forgive me. Nonetheless, you do make a good point. I'll join Lord Shibata's rear guard as well. Very well. I'm entrusting you to see this through. As you wish. I assure you, I won't let you down. So you're saying this Demon King Nobunaga is the root of all the evil here? Indeed. As long as the Demon King Nobunaga is around, you will never be able to leave this world. Their goal is to eradicate all life here in Japan, you see. Which obviously includes you travelers from a world outside our own as well. Yasushimi, huh? The one controlling Old Man Konroku and blocking the way to the west. I wish there was something we could do about the old man. I mean, getting stronger with every step he takes? That ain't fair. Yes, about that. Shibata, was it? We've been looking into the matter ourselves, and it seems there's someone in Omi who can deal with him. Maybe it's the person who defeated Shibata Katsuya back when he was alive? Seems like a good plan. I think Hashiba Hideyoshi, aka Toyotomi Hideyoshi, is the one who defeated him in the original Warring States period. Do you think that is who we'll find there? I can't claim to have seen this person myself, but I am confident that they are the reason why Demon King Nobunaga has yet to advance on Omi. Last I checked, none of us could get into Omi thanks to its mysterious magical energy barrier. Why are we even still here talking about this? Let's just go to Omi right now, find this heroic spirit, and make him work for us. Omi, huh? I guess Katsuzo has a point. We've still got to do something about Konroku, and we can't avoid facing this Demon King me forever either. Then I take it we're all in agreement. Wonderful. Best of luck to you out there. Oh, how did that happen? The hell? Best of luck to you out there, everyone. That's the Demon King Nobunaga. Oh, and if you should ever need anything in the way of military supplies, we would be more than happy to help. Olde Caster, what is it that you want? Well, as I told you before, our Lord wants to defeat Demon King Nobunaga and bring about a world where everyone can live in peace and... You misunderstand me, Caster. I'm not asking for your perspective on this as a servant. I'm asking you. Now I understand. Well, I have no reason to keep it a secret, so if you truly wish to know, I'm happy to tell you. What I want is, of course, for all of mankind to be happy. Alright then, everyone. I will see you after you've defeated Demon King Nobunaga. Take care. I can't get a read on that man. He doesn't even strike me as a human. There is something strange about him, even for heroic spirits. That may be, but he's not lying. At least as far as I can tell. And it's true that the Demon King Nobunaga and Asuchi is probably the strongest Nobunaga of all of us. Though I don't know who's worse, them or my Demon King self. Will you help us too, Sumanobu? Do it, boss. You're the most fun boss of all so far. I like this rock and roll thing you've got going too. I like the uncapitalized Y in there. Sorry, I'm too tired for that. I'm just gonna get going. Huh? You mean you're leaving? The truth is, I've been on the brink of dying since we fought. I could disappear at any moment. See? So I won't be going anywhere except Suruga's super hot springs for a little R&R. But hey, in the meantime, feel free to use my Kabuki Nobus however you like. You know, I still don't know what Kabuki Nobus even are. According to my research, they're teenage mini-nobus who feel invincible thanks to a newfound adolescence. And now spend their lives engaging in horse rustling, pompadour poofing and other forms of rock and roll. Let's just put those strange creatures out of our minds, shall we? Seems like a plan to me. Wow, a code remover, that's so useful. Alright, next up. Kasugayama Castle, again. An alter ego, huh? I think I know what that probably means. That is to say, probably Okita alter, right? Senpai, there's a merchant from Ezo on her way here to see you. Wonder what she's got to sell. Salmon, maybe? Ezo, huh? Back when we were alive, it was so far away we didn't know anything about it. My lady, come quick. Lord Nakayoshi is fighting a merchant from Ezo on the castle bridge as we speak. What? But I only asked him to go out and greet her. Crap, did you say a bridge? Okay, we don't have much time, so long story short, bridges and katsuso always end in bloodshed. Bloodshed? Why? Good question. It all goes back to the time he put down a bridge sentry just for giving him a warning. A real sad story, that one. That's not sad, it's horrifying. Come on, senpai. I'm even more worried about the merchant now. Senpai, look, over there. I hope this merchant from Ezo is still alive. I was really looking forward to trying some of that salmon. Guess you samurai from Ezo really know your stuff. Huh? Katsuso's the one who's all beat to hell. Oh, that's not Okita Alto at all. I'm not sure why she would be a merchant, but I'm equally unsure why Sitona would be a merchant, so you know, there is that. What's your problem? I was just trying to cross this bridge and you go and attack me out of nowhere? Shiro, Basaka, gets him. Oh. Understandable. Is that Sitonai? Come on, senpai, we'd better stop them. I assume this is not our Sitonai, though. I mean, why would it be? That wouldn't make much sense with the setting here, but no. Okay, there is no Shiro here, but there is a Hiranobu, I guess. Should be simple enough though. I don't remember if Sitonai has an evade of some sort. Because if she does, I might want to get rid of her first, but... I don't think so, so let's just get rid of Heracles first.
目障り我が豪華にだゆく
I want to say that the Heranobu only has like valor, which doesn't really matter. So that should be fine to leave for last. I think that was kind of overkill, and I could have also activated the third skill on Summon Nobu. Oh well.
わしの Thank you 信長さんロックロー Everybody 集まれぜひもなし第六天魔王からは逃げられん
Easy enough. Do I get something relevant out of this? Ice? Frost? That's good. I need those. Not sure if that's included in my dumbass spreadsheet, but if it isn't, that's a +1 for me. I told you, I was just trying to cross this bridge when this big oaf attacked me out of nowhere. I thought she deserved to be taken down like a peg or two when she didn't get off her high horse, a bear, even knowing I was here on Master's behalf. So what you're saying is that she did nothing wrong. Should have known Honi Musashi might pull a stunt like this. Anyway, I'm so sorry for the trouble, Sitonai. We had no idea you were here. It's been kind of a nightmare, let me tell you. First I wake up in Hokkaido this morning, then I realize my family name is now Kagisagi for some reason. Okay, so this is in fact our local Shitonai. That's not even getting into how hard it was just to make the trip here to FGO. I don't know what I would have done if Shiro and Berserker hadn't been here with me. Well, now that you've reached the Chaldea clan's territory, you're welcome to stay and recuperate for as long as you like. Although, I'm curious, why did you come to FGO in the first place? Oh, that's because I found a mysterious map back in Hokkaido. That said, there's a vast amount of gold sleeping on an island not too far from here. I thought that gold might have something to do with how I ended up here, so I came to see for myself. You're saying that's gold in Tenta FGOs? That was a sentence. I'm Kagisaki Shitonai, an envoy of Ezo. I'll be sticking around to help out for a while. And these are my companions, Heracles and Shiro. Huh? Salmon? Well, I have this wood carving of a bear catching one. Kagisaki Shitonai pledged her loyalty to you. You can now choose her as an NPC. Alright, Outbreak event. Defend Kokore Shibata. Not sure why you even have to do these, honestly. It doesn't really drop anything, so... I guess it's not important what I pick. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it's necessary to do the Shibata fights. We don't even get plot for it this time.
あるか我が義を見よメッセイ打ち払え魔王剣
I feel extremely challenged by this. Ow. I mean, I guess he might live, so I should probably do something here. Yeah, no, I don't think he lives at all. Oopsie doopsie.
下がれその方ごとき我が前に立つ資格なしと知れ
Another feather, and also gunpowder. Or as I would call it, bullet dust. So those are at least nice. Guess that would be enough reason to do the Shibata fights alone. Alright, that gives me access to that, I guess. So yeah, never mind. But we're not doing that. I guess next up is taking Hamamatsu even. It's telling me that I should take Medusa with me, but I'm not going to. On the other hand, the guide is telling me to take a strong single target rider into here, but frankly, I don't care. I feel like the suited role thing is kind of weird. Like, I get what they're saying, but it sounds kind of awkward, I guess. Oh, it's a... Oh shit, that's a big boy. I'm in danger. Yeah, well, maybe that's giving this thing a bit too much credit, but you know. Probably remove that burn. This isn't going to end in one turn. That's a lot of damage. What the hell? I didn't even get chance to tremendously increase your attack when attacked. Did it get that? Hmm. Hmm. To keep Mao Nobu alive for a bit longer here. So let's go for that. And let's hope that Kagetora doesn't kick the bucket either. But I don't foresee this being an actual challenge or anything ultimately, so... Should be fine. Alright, Sumanobu's gone. That's all he wrote, I guess. Understandable. Not sure if this is actually a good idea. Because now Mori steals the stars, so might as well pop the rest of the skills. Mori is probably going to die anyway. Oh. Ah, this thing just consistently attacks only once, I guess. Why didn't I make that into a brave chain? I don't know. Oh well. I guess I am kind of curious about this one. This is Hamamatsu. Yeah, that's a 30% chance to trigger a 500% attack up. Roots are completely useless to me, so that's a miss. Yay.
ここはカルデア家の領地になりました。
Alright, next up is one run of Sunpu Castle. At least it's only one. Primarily silver mat. That'll do. And okay, so this is already what I want. Except not actually, because I can have a full silver lineup. So that instead. I'm kind of looking at these steps here. I feel like I might either try to extend this stream until I can finish this first half of the event, or I'm going to put it pretty short. I'm still undecided on that front. Anyways, this should be fairly simple given that it's full of berserkers. Oh, that's another Jizo, I guess. Ugh. I'd like to do this. I guess it's technically not very optimal, but you know, who cares? That was a lot less damage than I was expecting, but it worked out. I don't know, I kind of like having the Mao Summon Nobu team up. They generate a healthy amount of stars, and well, obviously Mao gives you all the fire advantage that you might need. And here's Imakaba Caligula. I think I'm gonna get rid of that really shortly. Well, it's already on fire, so I might as well do this. And go like this. As long as Maonobu doesn't die, everything's fine. Probably could have done this better by setting this up last turn, but oh well. Shouldn't matter too much. I can see that Maonobu has several problems. One is that, frankly, not very good in general. But in addition to that, you also need to kind of play her smartly, if that makes sense. Because you want to try to optimize the damage, obviously, from the first skill. But that's not exactly easy to necessarily do when you need to get it going on the third turn. So you need to kind of predict when you have the NP ready or something. Kind of clunky to use. Alright, looks like I've done everything here except Fortress of the Sun. So, Resurgence, Asai family's ambition. This is a silver node. And there are sabers involved, so I probably should do it like this. Is it true that the wall in question is gone now? Yes, we're still not sure why, but it just sort of disappeared. We didn't even touch it. This means we can invade Omi now, right? That's all that matters. True, at last I'll prove that the Shinsenkumi is a force to be reckoned with, even in the warring stage period. Oh, you really think your little wannabe manslayer club is gonna be much help here? I still want to know what that wall was, honestly. I mean, I told you it was Rongo Bongo. Unfortunately, now that it's gone, there's no way I can see for us to find out. Alright, let's move out. Oh, by the way, did you bring any sweets like I asked? I did. I pulled every string I could as chief retainer to have the cooks make a dessert division. I'm afraid they couldn't make ohagi rice cakes as they were fresh out of asugi beans, so instead I brought some uiro mochi from Obari. Okita-san no daishori! I've had so many pickles lately that everything started to look yellow. Okita-san dai pickle. Hang on. Did they even have Uiro Mochi in this period? They must, since we've got some now. Besides, if we can exist in a time we didn't actually live, why can't Uiro? Huh. Every now and then you say something clever. Uiro is a heroic spirit now, you heard it here first. I was gonna say, like, what was that seriously all the plot we're getting here, but no. No, there is combat to be happening as well, so... That's right, the Asai clan are the rightful rulers of Omi. And Chacha is the super tragic heroine princess daimyo Asai Chacha. Huh? Does that title sound kinda sad? No? Well, no matter. It was rough going when Chacha first ended up in this weird land, but luckily, Chacha was safer and Chacha found his Imperial Highness's castle, even if it was in the wrong place. Not only that, this is the Fortress of the Sun, the most fortified building in all of Japan. All Chacha has to do is put up a barrier here and wait for the other provinces' idiot daimyo to take each other out. So this is why they say, good things come to those who wait. Don't they also say the Buddha helps those who help themselves? Ah, don't worry about that. Now, hurry up and bring Judge us today's snack. Of course. Here you are, my lady. Uiro from Ovari. Oh, Chacha doesn't remember Uiro existing in this time. Oh well, who cares as long as it's yummy. Chacha can see it all now. Chacha will stay here in the lap of luxury and then when the other daimyo are all exhausted, bam! Chacha swoops in and takes everything. This plan is so clever, it almost scares Chacha. Huh? What's all the commotion? Well, my lady, it seems that the barrier of magical energy protecting the castle has, disappeared. And now we're under attack by a highly skilled army. Huh? Seriously? How did this happen? It seems that your life of luxury and indulgence exhausted the castle's magical reactor, Lady Chacha. Crap, Chacha forgot all about how the magical reactor can't be replenished without His Imperial Highness. Now the castle's defenses are practically non-existent. And the FGO something or other army is wasting no time taking advantage of that to attack us. Damn it, Chacha should have remembered that nothing good ever happens to Chacha in castles. Now what should Chacha do? Put up a barricade and wait this out? No, Chacha's never had anything good come from hiding either. At this point, Chacha may have no choice but to meet the enemy head on. Come on everyone, to battle! Yeah! Say, Chacha doesn't suppose that Sanada's son or one of Lord Toyotomi's loyal retainers or anyone else was summoned to help Chacha in Chacha's time of need? Or maybe there's a Toyotomi pickup summon campaign happening right about now? I'm afraid there haven't been any announcements about anything like that. Right, Chacha just thought Chacha would ask. Chacha Chacha. Cha. This is the castle from back then. Oh yes, I'd recognize this gaudy, oversized bauble anywhere. This is Lord Toyotomi's castle. Did he always have such bad taste, or is this a new thing? I can't even remember. Odd, this is much easier than it should be. Are you sure that powerful heroic spirit you were talking about is here? I see your point. Given how the enemy can't make up their mind about whether to run the ground or fight back. It's hard to imagine even a halfway decent general is running the show. Hold it right there, you scoundrels who dare threaten Chacha's domain. Huh? Chacha, is that you? What do you think you're doing here, Chacha? That voice! Auntie? Chacha has some ties to Omi, right? That's right. This land used to belong to her father, Asai Nagamasa. I never would have guessed she was the one who'd settle in here now. Exactly. This land originally belonged to Chacha's... Wait, that's not important right now. Chacha has been working Chacha's butt off to restore the Asai clan's glory. Are you aware that you're challenging Chacha after Asai battle here? Chacha's especially looking at you, Auntie. That got a bit heavier than I was expecting there. I'm not quite sure what to say to that. Now that Chacha said it out loud, it's only driving home the fact that Chacha's family is gone. Chacha would like to stop talking about Chacha's father now. So she hurt herself by bringing up her family of her own accord. Now I almost feel bad for her. At any rate, Chacha's not going to rest until Chacha has unified this country and created a world where Chacha can live out her days surrounded by sweets. So if you're going to try and stop Chacha, Chacha might just have to make you all disappear. There we go. That's more like it. You hear that, Ringo? Now we don't have to feel bad about wrecking this place. But I don't see why we have to fight. I prepare to die. And this time Chacha's seeing what would have happened if Chacha went on the offensive instead of holding up inside. If Chacha had made a move back then, the Tokugawa dynasty may have never even been a thing. Ooh, that was a lot of Chacha. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. Send help. So taunt mechanics. Understandable. And I do kind of feel like this makes perfect sense. This is how it should be. And from a gameplay perspective, I guess having a Berserker protected by taunters also makes perfect sense. That being said, though, it would probably be better if Chacho was in the back row. Right now, she's looking awfully vulnerable. Oh, never mind. The taunt actually does start working immediately. Fair enough. I shouldn't underestimate the strategic might of Chacha, I guess. And because Sumo Nobu and normal Nobu look so similar on their card packs, I made a mistake. Wow, that's sad. What else is sad is that Chacha's about to get totally mauled down, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, I'm thinking this is just about done. Sure, I could activate my NP and do it that way, but that would probably take more animation time. This isn't gonna be enough, is it? Wow, I sure love games.
天地に轟け我が魂のロックンロール
I'm extremely disappointed by that. I was hoping to get like double Magatamas out of that. Oh well. Chacha lost. Curse you, Tokugawa. Well, I suppose Mr. Hichikaran I might technically be on the Tokugawa side, but still. Now Chacha's dreams of restoring the Asai clan to glory have been smashed to bits like cookie crumbs. Allow me Chacha's hopes for Omi. So, what do you wanna do now, Master? Even I'd rather not cut Lady Chacha's head off if I don't have to. But again, this is war, isn't it? Stand still, Lady Chacha. I'll make this quick and painless. Enough of that, Mori. Yasuo? Lucky for you, my master's so generous, Lady Chacha. Of course she is. See, this is exactly Lord Toyotomi's problem with you. No wonder he always dismissed you as just an Onimusashi. At least now there's only one left. Indeed, the Demon King Nobunaga of Asuchi. Chacha is none other than Asai Chacha, the rightful heir to the Asai dynasty. You don't care about that? Uh-oh. Anyway, Chacha's feeling peckish right now, so Chacha requests some sweet bean soup. Chacha bless her loyalty to you. You can now choose her as an NPC. So, allegedly, Chacha is supposed to be somehow helping me here. Defeat them, Kakara Shibata's weakness. Oh, wait. Wait a second. It might actually be true though. Anyways, it doesn't really matter what I pick here. The Chaldea clan has finally succeeded in conquering all territory other than Demon King Nobunaga's. So now we can't go any further without figuring out what to do about Konroku, huh? That's right. We can no longer keep our distance from Shibata and wait for him to retreat like we did before. If we're going to invade Demon King Nobunaga's base in Nasuchi, we'll need to find a way to defeat him. Guess that Kusu guy was full of it after all. He said we'd find the heroic spirit we need to beat Old Man Shibata no Omi. We never found anyone like that. It's not Kuzu, it's the master of Makuzu. Oh yes, at this point it does seem like he was lying to us. So we have to figure out a way to defeat Figure out a way to defeat Shibata the demon. Jesus. Are you sure my Sanransuki wouldn't work on him? I mean, I could aim for his heart. And I don't know why, but you really rubbed me the wrong way. Now that we have numbers. What if we try to take him together? Powerful as he is, he can't beat us all at once. Trying to get him with brute force alone, Interesting. Somehow that excites me as much now as it would have when I was younger. Guess there's something to be said for going all out at times like this. In that case, why don't we hit him with all our noble phantasms at once? We may have no choice if we can't find a better way. An all or nothing approach, huh? Ah. Hold it right there. You two could be literally anyone, by the way. Hey, are we sure we wanna let them handle this? I don't know, but either way we need to make sure to soften him up first. Agreed, after we wear him down, then it'll all rest on the plan we agreed to. I doubt it'll be easy to land even a single strike against a warrior like him. Hey, the important thing is that we get past him, right? If we end up beating him ourselves, there's nothing wrong with that. I still don't know where you get your confidence from, but you aren't wrong. There he comes. Oh lordy, he big. Don't worry, master. I'll handle this. Alright everyone, remember to stick to the plan. Shibata the demon, huh? Interesting. Let's see how he stacks up against the demon vice commander of the Shinsengumi. Okita Soji, captain of the Shinsengumis, I mean, infantrywoman of the Chaldea clan. Ready for battle. Oh. This Shuven is a man of few words. I commend your resolve in facing us head on, demon. Let's see how long it lasts against my fists. Never mind. He's a man of few fists, I guess. Oh yeah, laugh this off. Ningen Mukotsu. Come, Bishamonten's protection is with us. And with all that, it's still not a fight you're supposed to beat, but like... I'm not sure if I can even stall for 5 turns against this fight without accidentally winning. I mean, we've been over this whole dance several times by now, and only the first time is actually like big, right? Oh, I forgot to get forgot to put an actually useful servant here to the front. Instead it's 3 Nobus. Doesn't really matter, but you know. I feel like Naka Kagetora would be objectively the better option here. I don't think he even hits that much harder compared to before.
わしのビートが有頂天 Yes, thank you! Yes!
And hopefully that's enough. That is not gonna be even close to enough. This fight has bigger numbers, doesn't it? Alright, well, there goes Maomabu. Oh no, it's going downhill and fast. Well, Nagayoshi would be actually pretty good here. If I could get him to 100% NP, of course, and I don't see that happening, so... Okay, well at this point I'm really not doing like any damage, so the only way to do anything would probably be to actually get the NP off. So yeah, actually, I'm just gonna have to eat my words on that yet again, and turns out the fight is actually difficult enough where I couldn't do it in 2 turns, like I said. Good. Yeah, I assume if I go check. I'm really not seeing anything here. Kinda weird. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'll easily survive this, and it's all over.
いいでしょう痛みは一瞬ですシグルドどこにいるのですか
Alrighty then. Now we get to actually win, I guess. This one also has no relevant props, so let's just kind of take whatever, I guess. Charge. Advance. I didn't want to believe he could still be standing after everything we've hit him with. So much for beating him ourselves. My Ning and Mukotsu didn't do shit against him. Actually, I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what would do shit against him. But it's like fighting a boulder. Simply refuses to go down, no matter how hard I hit him. Lee Shuven, I'm pretty sure your fists would in fact beat a boulder. Hey, is that plan they came up with ready yet? We're not gonna last much longer out here. They should be here any moment. Charge. Advance. Shibata the Demon? Really? You've got a lot of nerve just showing your face here, Konroku. Fight. Who are you? That voice? No, can't be. How dare you pretend to be sister's loyal attendant after you let me talk you into betraying her? What a joke. You know what you did to sister back then. You have no right to side with her now. Lord Nobukatsu, is it really you? This can't be right. Lady Nobunaga killed you. Shibata has finally stopped. Ouch. I didn't know Konroku was still hung up on that. Hung up on what? Good question. Oh, when Nobugatsu incited the revolt against me back when we were alive, Konroku chose to side with him. Of course we managed to work things out and he ended up as one of my trusted retainers. So that's why he was so shaken by what Nobugatsu had to say. Konroku always did feel bad about what happened, even after I told him I'd forgotten all about it. You idiot retainers wouldn't know Sister's greatness if it hit you upside your heads. If it wasn't for you... Forgive me. I promise I'll never betray Lady Nobunaga again. You expect me to believe that? Trust me, Sister's never forgotten what you did to her either. Your sins will follow you forever, Konroku. You will pay dearly for them. It's only a matter of time. Stop. Please stop. I am Lady Nobunaga's... Ouch. Sometimes it's kind of scary how there's no depths to which my brother won't sink. Senpai, Shiba the Spirit Origin is weakening. I think we should be able to defeat him now. Then let's get him. Now I see. The plan was not to attack the body, but the mind. Clever. At any rate, this is the chance we've been waiting for. Let's go, everyone. Ah, so Jaja didn't actually play a role here in weakening Shibata. I guess that's coming after this. Alright, let's give this one more shot. This time there's no nonsense buffs I see, so should be pretty straightforward. This time I even have Kagetora on my side, like last time when I forgot. Wow, that's not even enough to bust him open on turn 1. I can do this. Not exactly ideal, but oh well. It can be helped. Yeah, Kagetora doesn't have that great of a... Wait, what is that? Kagetora doesn't have that great of an LP game, but what is this? Charge down his turn? For 2 turns, okay. Okay then, if you insist. I guess I can do this as well, and that'll probably be good enough. Yeah, I'd say so. Easy enough. That's a face. Not sure about the coloration though. Do we win? Hey, don't go tempting fate like that. How was that, sister? Pretty good, right? Konroku had changed so much since I last saw him that I was honestly a little scared. But he turned out to be no problem at all. Though he certainly gave us all quite a bit of trouble up to this point, didn't he? Still, maybe I went a little too far. Might be kind of a simpleton, but he's not a bad guy. No, I refuse to let this end now. Ah, he's still moving. I did turn my back on Lady Nobunaga once. It may have only been a single lapse of judgment, but there was indeed a time when I failed to put my faith in her. But that is exactly why I so fervently wish to serve Lady Nobunaga now. After she died, that damn monkey took over. I couldn't stand to see him run the Ora clan into the ground. But then, my cowardice led to Lady Oichi's death too. Konroku, I didn't know you'd taken that so hard. That is why I cannot squander this chance. I refuse to retreat so much as a single step. My liege, Nobunaga Wasuchi, watch over me. I promise I will devote all my strength and will to this battle. You can still fight? Seriously? Charge! It's alright, Lord Konroku. It's alright. It's you. You can rest now, Lord Konroku. That face. Chacha? Is it really you? It wasn't your fault, Lord Konroku. Everything changed with the times. I'm sure Mother never blamed you for her fate. But I... You haven't changed a bit. You're the same as when my sisters and I visited Kitano Show for the first time. It's alright, kind Lord Konroku. No, Father. You can rest now. Chacha. My Chacha. Even now, you would still call me Father? Of course, Father. I've always been proud to be your daughter. Have you now? I didn't realize I've been lost all this time, unable to come to terms with my own cowardice. Forgive me, Lord Nobunaga. It seems I'm destined to be disloyal to the end. A single remark from my little girl was all it took to knock the fight out of me. Take care, my dear Chacha. Oh, Father, you really are a hopeless softie. I don't know what we're going to do with you. I mean, I would hope that the Lightworks know what they're doing with him and brings him in as a servant. I mean, honestly, he didn't get to show much of a personality, really, because it was basically only this last scene that mattered in the end. But you know, I think there's something there, and it's not like there are any other Kura servants that haven't gotten turned into playable servants. Anyways, let's go and do Rice Porridge War. This one drops everything. Primarily gold, I suppose, so... we will do. Yeah. Looking at what's left here, I honestly think it's probably a better idea for me to stop after this though and finish this up tomorrow. And I know it ends up being kind of a short stream, but oh well. Come on in, step right up. You haven't lived till you've tried a bowl of authentic South Sea Kukkion. Wait, why am I the one out here peddling porridge? Medea, what are you doing here? My mentor asked me to come over to this country and open a restaurant so I could spread the joys of Kukkion. Business was booming at first, but then another restaurant calling itself the Sparrow's Perch opened up nearby. And my sales have died down to practically nothing ever since. The Sparrow's Perch, huh? I've got a cool feeling about the food there. I like to think I make a decent bowl, but the big thing working against Kukkion is the lack of variety to it. If a customer shows up asking for pork chops or pizza or pumpkin pie, all I can offer them is porridge. So on that note, you guys are the Chaldea clan now, right? If I win, how about you sign a contract saying you'll buy Kukion from me on the regular to feed your army? Deal? I'm not sure that's... Too late to back out now. Now come on, I've got a bowl of defeat-flavored Kukion with your name on it right here. Okay, well this doesn't seem particularly difficult. Probably can finish this up in like 2 turns. That's a nice looking brave chain I've got there. Would be a shame to waste it. Unfortunately, it was on the first turn, so it wasn't quite enough. Let's do that and see what kind of damage we can come up with. Let's ignore Medea for now and just hit the Nobu a bit. Fortunately not enough. And that should be the end of it. 80% crit chance, no crit. Not that it mattered, but you know, always fun to complain about that. Anyways, do we get more plots? I assume we get more plots. Give me more plot, please. I lost. I'm going to go broke with all the extra stock of Kukion I have left over. Huh, so this is Kukion. It's really good. Maybe we really could use this to feed the Chaldea clan's army, Ringo. It's definitely tasty and it seems to be rich in nutrients too. Who are you again? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are a man of taste. It's true. Kukion can even be taken as medicine. It's that good for you. Oh, that's a lot of text, jeez. I'm sure you could all use a steady source of nutritious meals since you're fighting a nearly endless war. If you like it that much, Kakidora, then it's fine with me. That takes care of this month's stock. Now I can finally relax and... Excuse me, boss, but we just got another shipment of Kukion in from the main office. Send it back, damn it! I swear, Onti always goes overboard with these things. I'm Medea, the owner of the local Kukion restaurant. I'll make sure Chaldea's kitchens are ship-shape from now on. Now, if you'll excuse me, this Kukion stock isn't going to carry itself. Restaurant owner Medea pledged her loyalty to you. You can now choose her as an NPC. Well then. The thing is though, the next step here is doing the Fortress of the Sun free quest 4 times. That would probably take a while, and I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this up anyways. in this stream, so I actually think I should stop here and finish this up tomorrow. Probably it's probably going to end up being a slightly shorter stream anyways, but you know, I think that's fine. Tomorrow is like Thursday or something, so you know, I still have plenty of time. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, and as usual, I will presumably be streaming tomorrow at 7 PM GMT +2 or something. I keep saying that, but I never actually check if that's even correct. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back then. Beans. I don't know how to end stream, shut up.